Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the inaugural iTECH Gulf Forum and Exhibition 2014. iTECH Gulf has been over 1 year in the planning to deliver a platform for exchanging knowledge and information on developments for the IT and ICT sector. أصحاب السعادة، الضيوف الكرام، السيدات والسادة، صباح الخير. أود أن أرحب بكم في منتدى ومعرض الخليج لتقنية المعلومات 2014. عمل منتدى الخليج لتقنية المعلومات لأكثر من سنة في التخطيط لتقديم منصة لتبادل المعارف والمعلومات بشأن التطورات في قطاع تقنية المعلومات وقطاع تقنية المعلومات والاتصالات. On behalf of the organizers, Hilal Conferences and Exhibitions, I would like to call upon Mr. Anwar Abdulrahman, Chairman of Al Hilal Group, to give us a word on this occasion. وبالنيابة عن المنظمون الهلال للمؤتمرات والمعارض، أود أن أدعو السيد أنور عبد الرحمن رئيس مجلس إدارة مجموعة الهلال لكي يلقي كلمته مشكورا، فليتفضل مشكورا.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm sorry to say that I am one of those guys that I cannot read my speech. It's better to talk to you and to look at you. Today, early morning, I remembered some 30 years ago, I was invited to a very strange gathering in Singapore. They said that there is somebody who will be talking about what happened in the past and what will happen in future. This English gentleman, who was our main speaker, said, I have a question to ask all of you. What is the greatest invention man has been able to achieve or to invent? In our minds, we went far away. The invention of aeroplanes, man can fly, landing on the moon, discovery of penicillin, and so on. And he said, I want you to write on a piece of paper. So our gathering was less than 50 people. We were all wrong. He said, the greatest invention in the history of mankind started in 1844. And that was the invention of telegraph. Telegraph, which takes the message of a person to another person across the cities, countries, and continents in no time. The speed of communication was revolutionized in nearly 1 day of declaration of it. In fact, why they called it telegraph? Why tele? What does it mean, T-E-L-E? It's not English. It's Greek. And it means far off, from distance. So from distance you can write, from distance you can talk telephone, from distance you can see is television. So the word is Greek. Although this word was in a Greek dictionary of language centuries before, but it only came to all of us since 1844. On 1st May 1944, Samuel Moore and the House of the Representatives of the United States of America announced it. And in no time, by 1851, Western Union began business of telegraph. Its first transcontinental line started in 1861. Of course, British also, they were in this field, and there is tough competition who came first. But according to the information I have, it's the American that they started first. At that time, 30 years ago, the IT was the beginning of the beginning. Very few people were interested in IT, let alone to know how to operate. Today, it's multi-billion or trillion-dollar business. No man can ignore it. Children are educated with it at the age of 2. What will be the future of IT? I don't know. And I better not to talk about it because I'm the last person qualified to talk about this. I will leave to the experts to handle it. Thank you for coming and thank you for listening. Take care.
Thank you, Mr. Abdurrahman, for these insightful words and thoughts. And now we would like to call upon the patron of iTECH Forum and Exhibition 2014 to formally open the proceedings. I call upon His Excellency Sheikh Fawaz bin Muhammad Al Khalifa, Minister of State for Telecommunications Affairs, to say a few words on this occasion.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very pleased to welcome you on this occasion on iTECH Gulf, an exciting conference that brings together a number of industry leaders in the field of information and communication technology. We at the Ministry of State for Communications are honored to be hosting this event in Bahrain and hope it will be a catalyst for developing exciting opportunities and advancements through exchanging of ideas and developing international partnerships. Building global partnerships is one of our primary goals at the Ministry, and events such as this one brings together leading experts and enthusiasts, enabling a dynamic exchange of knowledge and ideas that can benefit us all. The importance of technology, and specifically those technologies that enable communications and organization and the use of information, is critical in our rapidly developing world today. Our own experience in Bahrain telecommunication industry reflects the need to respond to the ever-increasing demands in a rapidly changing technological landscape. Let me give you 2 points to consider. First, Bitelco, our first telecommunication company, was introduced in 1981. But now, it's one of 4 leading telecom operators, along with a number of companies that bolster the telecom industry. Second, the telecoms sector now acts as a significant factor, contributing to Bahrain's national wealth and represents 4% of Bahrain's GDP. It's clear that without the establishment of new companies or the further development of existing ones, as mentioned in the first point, Bahrain would be passing up an important economic opportunity. At a time when so many market indicators are on the downtrend, as an industry, ICT remains economically vibrant and viable for investment and global partnership. This morning, I'd like to welcome you all and hope that iTECH Gulf provides an opportunity to network and foster exchange at all levels. From multinational corporations and industry leaders to ICT startups, together we can tap into the best minds in the ICT industry and that has to offer and create a better future through technology. Thank you, sirs.
نشكر راعي منتدى ومعرض الخليج لتقنية المعلومات 2014 معالي الشيخ فواز بن محمد آل خليفة وزير الدولة لشؤون الاتصالات على هذه الكلمة الافتتاحية. We'd like to thank His Excellency Sheikh Fawaz for the opening address, and I would like to switch to English since everyone in the hall is bilingual. I'd like now to kindly request His Excellency Sheikh Fawaz to present the iTECH Awards. The iTECH 2014 Awards look to celebrate regional and international ICT sector achievement. This year, the categories are I Entrepreneur of the Year, App Innovator, IT Educator, Soft Solutions Implementer, and ICT Achievers. I now call upon the award winners to ascend the stage to collect their awards. We start with the award for Entrepreneur of the Year goes to Mr. Muhammad Al-Fardan. The Entrepreneurial of the Year recognizes entrepreneurs who have excelled in the IT and ICT sector, and Muhammad Al-Fardan has been recognized for his IT entrepreneurial zeal for the last 2 decades. His background of ICT experience, starting up Middle East and North Africa operations for international ICT firms such as IBM, Lexmark, Microsoft, and Software AG, have provided the foundation stone for his entrepreneurial activity. This activity includes founding Techno Capital, the first ICT venture capital in the region, offering alternative investment options in technologies worldwide. He is the CEO of Mascom, the founder and president Middle East and Africa of Software Associates Corporation, and the co-founder of a global multinational SOA. Now we call upon the award for App Innovator which goes to AFNO. The Best App Innovator Techni Award is well deserved by AFNO for its outstanding development of Bahrain's e-government mobile app services, with the kingdom's PC penetration rate of less than 20% and a mobile penetration rate of 133%. AFNO helped the government build the e-government app, thus providing 1.2 million people with access to mobile government. I assume that the AFNO representative is not in the hall. Then in this case, we move on to IT Educator, goes to University of Bolton, represented by Dr. Kondal Reddy Kandadi. Education is the key to the generational evolution of IT, and the iTECH Awards congratulates innovations in education and training for the IT and ICT sectors. The University of Bolton boasts innovative undergraduate degrees and a range of postgraduate and PhD courses across creative industries, specializing in IT, computing, and games. It demonstrates a practical rather than academic approach, with its teaching deeply rooted in industry and the private sector. And now we call upon Software Solutions Implementer. The award goes to Orion Pro. If the representative is here, please, can you ascend the stage? The Software Solution Implementer Award is conferred on companies delivering software solutions which address key business challenges. Orion Pro is recognized for its array of self-developed software solutions, such as the Orion Pro Sena, Orion Pro SCM Pro Fit, Nline, and Sinfo Biz, which have been able to satisfy the needs of companies such as BAE Systems, Maritime, BDB International, Claskin, Fox News.com, and some of the leading banks in India. And now we call upon ICT Achievers, which goes to Gulf Air, represented to Mr. Maher Salman Al-Msallam, the acting CEO of Gulf Air. The ICT Achievers Award recognizes Gulf Air's high level of IT services that have helped achieve customer satisfaction and deliver service excellence. Gulf Air is one of few regional airlines to hold the prestigious global ISO certification for its information security management system. Bahrain's national airline prescribes a risk-based approach to identify, manage, and reduce the range of threats to which information is regularly subjected. And with no further delay, we have actually reached the end. We would like to honor our gold sponsors, 4Spots, for their technological support and input in the forum and exhibition through the use of NFC technology, and would ask their founder, Srusi Ranjan, to collect the award. So if Mr. Srosti Ranjan is available, yes, please. We'd like to thank His Excellency Sheikh Fawaz and of course, Mr. Anwar. And we'd like actually to, before we start, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before the start of the first panel discussing Technomix, the business of IT, I would like to request His Excellency Sheikh Fawaz bin Mohammed to actually formally cut the ribbon at the exhibition hall to announce the opening, official opening of the exhibition. So I assume that we have to move on to the exhibition hall to do that.